What we doing today?
We're going no fake, ball fake.
Ball fade.
Yeah,
You want to keep your C cups or no?
yeah.
Keep your C cups. Alright. You want to keep the sideburns?
Yeah,
Keep them high.
Yeah, you can just line it up.
Line them up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What's going on, YouTube? I'm back here again, dropping another banger. I just want to start off by saying thanks to everybody who's progressing with me and watching the growth and, just everything. So with that being said, let's lock in. First, we're just going to ensure that we picking the client's hair. You don't want nothing off top, but this will help the transition in the blend game. Yup. It's always a must when a client come in, you pick their hair, comb their hair, or brush through their hair, because everything will be coming together way smoother. Here I'm going in with my gold FX is creating my guideline. My client said he wanted a ball fade, but instead he wanted to keep the C cups, and he wanted to change it to a mid fade with some blend going on. So I gave my client what he wanted. As you see, I'm starting at the bottom of his C cups and just creating my guideline, making everything look good, come together as one. I'm always a big fan. It's not always how you start, sometimes it's always how you finish, but my line was a little off right here. It's just me trying to fit it in with the top of the crown of his head, because you can see that he's missing a little bit of hair. So I try to ensure that I got it where I needed to be. Here I'm going in with my clippers. We're going to level all the way open. We just going up a finger's width. As I preached before, majority of the time we going up a finger's width, and as we get higher with that no guard, we start to flick out, because we don't want to take too much hair off because of how much hair he have on with just a clipper with no guard. Yup. We're just gonna keep the level all the way open, and normally I go around the whole head, but I wanted to demonstrate side by side so y'all can get the hang of a mid fade. The mid fade is really consists of the bottom of his neck area to the top of his head. In the middle of that's where your guideline and your mid fade should go. But sometimes you got guys who just want the vertical bars. Here we going halfway, going halfway, we halfway closed. And then we just hit in the middle from the guideline that we made with the gold FXs and with it being all the way open. We just hit it halfway, going halfway up. I had to open back up right there and flick out so I can get half the head. Going back halfway. Now we're going to completely close right here. Completely closed. We just taking out that line with the gold FXs. That's my guy West right there. He started sweeping my hair up. My guy. Anyway, we just taking out this guideline that we put in with the gold FXs. Sometimes depending on how strong your clippers is and how strong your trimmers is, sometimes you might need to go back over it with your trimmers in order to create, get rid of the guideline. But as you can see, my line coming out, not fighting, not pulling up, not doing anything to get that line out. We just rocking out. Yeah, I'm going in with the 1/16 all the way open. Level all the way open. 1/16, which is a 0.5. Y'all know how we do. So we go from no guard, then we go to 0.5, then we go to 1, then we go to 1.5, then we go to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just so on. But you gotta know your guards in order to create a transition. We just going, as we got higher, we just started flicking out. Look, see, we flick out as we get higher, because you don't want to take too much hair off, so that way you can't work with the next guard. You want to be able to work with the next guard. Here we going halfway right here. As you see, I just flick my lever halfway. Go halfway close, And we just locked in right now. Brush one, fade one. Brush one, fade one. Brushing and we fading. brushing and we fading. We brushing and we fading. Look how clean that's coming out. Real clean. I know I was stiff on my last few videos, but that's what, you know, I'm just getting the hang of this. But we locked in, you know, we locked in and it's progressing, and you know, still a lot of stuff on my channel that I haven't got yet, but you know, it'll come. Here we gonna level all the way closed. And sure we take out that line that we put in with the 1/16. Here's level all the way open with the next guard, which is a 1 guard. Yup. This is a level 1. Number 1, level 1, however you want to call it, but this is the 1 guard. As I get higher and higher and higher, I flick out. I still want to keep some of the hair on top, you know, because bro didn't want any hair off the top. But I gotta ensure that I'm giving him the blend that's desired. That'll have his haircut come all the way together. That's looking dope. Yeah, we still here. We flicking out. As you see, when we get higher, we flick out. We flick out. It's like the little mountain I was telling y'all about on a drop feed that I did recently. You just want to flick out. You just want to flick out. Flick out. You just want to flick out. You know, everything come together real clean. You know, and we didn't even finish detailing. You know, so. For it to look like this and we ain't even done detailing, everything looks pretty much good, you know. But it's still work that need to be done. You know. We halfway. Now we're going all the way close right here. Going all the way close, trying to take out the line. Yes. Everything coming together real smooth. Start from the bottom going to the top. This is the number 2 guard. Skipped over the 1. I skipped over the 1.5 because I felt like the 2 just needed to get a little bit of that bark out, which is doing. You see, sometimes you might gotta skip over a guard when you get higher because you don't want that 1.5 to take away so much hair that you need. Okay, so this is number 2. All the way open. You know, and we just hitting at that line. We ain't digging. We ain't going too outrageous, but we just digging in that line. And this is a 1.5. You know, we just getting this transition how we want it. You know. 1.5, you know, this is a 1.5 still. 1.5, we hitting. We brushing 1, fading 1, we hitting. We brushing 1, fading 1, we hitting. Man. We too locked in right here. We way too locked in. You see what I was saying with my guideline right there? Don't trip about that sometimes. Like majority of the times, you know, you can fix that. I can bring the left side more up than the right side, but that go from me letting y'all know that the only reason why it's like that is because I'm trying to record a half side and show y'all one side and then, you know, the other side. Now, had I went around the whole head with just the 1 guard by itself, you know, each guard, then, you know, my guidelines would have been set the correct way. But once I get back to the other side, everything gonna lock in. Here's the bed area. You know, we just tape it the same way we did with the no guard, but instead of going upwards, we're going down towards the chin area. So we go no guard all the way open, halfway closed, and then all the way closed, and then, you know, we chop back down. So y'all already know this is my side. I like to talk about my personal life and things I've, you know, accomplished as a barber and things in that nature, you know, and I just this is for me to touch bases with y'all, you know, and I just feel like a lot of the stuff in the industry is, you know, is how you do things your way. You know, I done met a lot of barbers so far where I can be like, oh yeah, I've learned something from him, or I did this from him, or her. You know, I've learned a lot of stuff over the years. The 2 years I've been cutting. You know, it feels like it's been longer, but you know, I just started getting my motion with this. I just started getting my mojo with it, and you know, we grinding. I ain't never had no problem with grinding. You know, I love grinding. I like to go back and look at my old haircuts equivalent to the ones I do now, and be like, dang, like you really done progressed. No, I'm not in competition with nobody but myself. You know, I'm trying to be better than I was yesterday. Not trying to be better than the next person, the next barber, none of that. I'm trying to be better than I was the previous day. You know, and I just be super locked in. You know, I'm thinking of ways to generate more money. I got the hot towel. I got the facial steamer. I got all the enhancements you need. I have real hair fibers. I got a hair washing station. I got everything I need right in front of me. So I'm super duper locked in. You know, I'm thinking of ways what would it fit for me to generate more clients. Not just the money, but the clients. I like when a guy can get in my chair and they look a certain way, you know, barely want to take off their hat. Then when they leave out my chair, you know, they turn. They two-turn. They stopping at 10 stores before they get to their destination. You know, they stopping at 10 stores for no reason, just to show off their haircut. I like that. That's what I like. That's what I'm here for. And if you'd got a haircut by me 2 years ago, equivalent what it look like now, you'll be like, oh yeah, he on something different. Sooner or later, my plans is to strip down the mobility bus or anything. You know, when the time comes, get a barber set, get a barber chair, get everything I need in that one bus and drive state to state on a specific day, and you know, get everybody the cut that they've been waiting for. Like I said, no, I'm not the best barber. No, I don't think I'm the best barber. Am I a better version of myself the next day? Yes. Because I progress and I elevate. If I didn't, I wouldn't be where I'm at today with knowing what I know. And that's why I'm trying to give everybody I know the knowledge of cutting hair and, you know, just certain things in that nature of being a barber. You know, and that's just how I feel. I'm self-taught. I started cutting my own hair because I couldn't find a good barber, or, you know, just that's what it came down to. I started learning on myself in the wintertime, so every time I messed up, I can throw a hat on. But it all paid out because I know that next time, damn, I can't hit this line this way next time, or I can't line myself up this way next time, or I can't dig in this way next time. And it all panned out. Everything's panned out. I also want to shout everybody out that's been supporting me through the growth. And my thing is, I just want to be able to, you know, put a lot of y'all on with the knowledge that I know, because a lot of barbers gatekeep on stuff that they do. But I'm giving y'all step by step of what's going on and what's happening. And yes, this is happening. We true locked in. We super locked in. There ain't no way to be but locked in. You know, and I'm here. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. This barber life, this is what I want. I want when it's all said and done, they be like, oh, that man is grind. That man that put his hard work in. That man that put his time in. Self-taught at that. Come on, man. Self-taught at that. I'm really in that. I'm really in my bag, bro. I'm really in my bag. And I can't let nothing stop it. 2024 will be my year. I'm not saying it is my year. It will be my year. And I'm stamping that. I'm stamping that. I want this go worldwide with me cutting hair, because I know my work. And I know what I can do to somebody who hop in my chair looking rough and coming out looking tough. We get them right every time. We get them right. That's just how I feel. I feel like if you hop in my chair, I'm gonna give you the same. Whatever haircut you want, you can want a fade, you can want a taper, a bald head. I'm gonna give you that service in the way of me wanting that service. I'm gonna only cut your head the same way I would want my head cut, and that's what make me so superior. That's what make me so substantial. You know. And and like I said, I'm not the best barber. I don't think I'm the best barber. But what I can tell you is I'm gonna be a better version of me. Each day I step in the shop, I'm gonna be a better version of me than I was yesterday. And if you can hear it, you know how bad I want this. You know how bad I want this. No, I'm not the best barber, but I really want this. This me. I'm super locked in. I'm super duper locked in. I'm turned up. I got the shop turned up. The shop even turning up with me. We all in here. We turned up. Like I said, I'm not the best barber, but there's a lot of stuff you can learn from me. As a young barber, I wish I'd have known what I known 10 years ago, because ain't no telling where I'd be. But hey, that's what the grind is about. Let's lock in. So I spray hold and spray on his head, and I want to ensure that I'm brushing it and blow drying it, so all the hairs can come down to one lift, so I can give him that crisp effect and no hair will be sticking out. Yeah, I'm going with the top part of this hairline. You know, just getting it as sharp as possible. As you can see, it's creating a line because the hold and spray pulling all the hairs to one length. Yes, that's dope. Now I'm going with the vertical bar. This is called a vertical bar. Want to be identical to the other side. And this is called the C cup. Of course, my client said he wanted to keep the C cup. You know, we just ensuring that we got everything good for him. Got everything right. Go in the back of the beard area. See, he didn't ask me to snowball his beard. Normally I do, but you know, it's a preference thing. You know. Here we going in without enhancements. You know, just give him some depth. A lot of people don't like the enhancements, but guess what? When you hop in my chair and then you bounce out my chair, you go into a photo shoot or somewhere important, man, get them enhancements, man. But you gotta go to somebody who know how to do it, because not everybody really know how to bounce out with it. You feel me? So you gotta go to somebody who really got some work showing for it. You know, you spray the C cups down. I sprayed the beard already. I apologize. You know, but I'll show y'all how I did this side. You know, we just lightly spraying. But see, one thing about these enhancements, they drop and it won't look like this, especially when we throwing the hair fibers over top. And the good thing about when you use an enhancement, you want to spray more so the card before you spray the skin. That way you can see what you're working with. You see? And don't mind the lighting on here. My camera has switched the settings, so everything probably look a little lighter than what it should look. Here we go, we spraying down the back area. Here we going in with real hair fibers. This is not Topic, this is nothing like Topic. This can stick on almost anything. Topic only will be able to stick on like majority like hair, stuff like that. That's already there. This can stick on the naked parts of your body, I'm telling you. These are the hair fibers. Look at that. Clean. These are the hair fibers right here. You can't tell me that ain't clean. See, look, they still messing up my lighting. I gotta fix that on my camera where it just, you know, equate to the lighting. Because the lighting just got real dark on here. But it's kind of dope though. It's kind of dope. Yeah, I'm going in with my Tan Magic pencil. Magic Barber pencil. And normally I connect all that right there. But, you know, the way his temple was, I didn't want to mess with it. And one last thing I want to say before this. I lined his beard up with a razor. Majority of the time it's getting razored. But when a guy got, you know, non-sensitive skin, I might take the trimmers down there, which I'm not a big fan of. So let me tell you, do not use trimmers on your client's face, because your trimmers might be a little bit dirtier than ever, whether you clean them off or not, you can break that face out, and sometimes they might be sensitive. Like even in his back neck area, you know, I did not take my gold FXs and clean up his back neck area because it could have cut him. You know, that's a sensitive spot right there. You know, but here we just blending in everything. As you can see, everything look dope. Everything come together real clean. Everything look real clean. That's dope. Here we blending in the pencil again with, you know, the gold FXs. And I have some hitters. My gold FXs ain't up on the market as sharp as them. Look how they just hitting. They are hitting. They are hitting. 100% they hitting. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how that feed came in. What you think? It's the video right here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely what?
Biffy.
Yeah, they can't use that word in a long time, bro.
Yeah.
Say I'm bip. Say I'm bip.
Bipped up.
Yeah. I'm bipped up.
Bipped up. Well,
I
ain't never been lined up like this. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That's too icy, ain't it?
Yeah, bro.
And that's why I tell y'all, we got guys that come in my shop looking completely like this. Depressed, sad, ain't find a barber. But I'm here. I'm here to show you can hop in my chair looking like this and come out like this. Oh my goodness, let's lock in. Let's lock all the way in. Look, I got my boy Kareem like, damn, you really just whipped yo. Look at Kareem in the back. Oh my goodness. Cut you fire, bro. Cut you fire.